Hi there, my name is Chris, I'm a paramedic. What's happened here today?
Hi, I'm Caitlin, I'm a paramedic as well. I've called you because I'm solo crew, so I just need some help.
Okay.
So this is Billy here, he's 55.
Yep.
He's had a collapse after having an episode of chest pain, and he's been unable to stand up because of his dizziness. So I've put him on this bed because he was in a real awkward spot.
Perfect. Do we have a medical history on Billy here?
Yeah, so he has ischemic heart disease. He had a myocardial infarction 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And while I was talking to him, he said his chest pain felt quite different.
Okay. Different from his last MIs.
Yeah.
Alright, sweet. Is he on any medication?
Cilazepam and aspirin.
Cilazepam and aspirin. Alright, and what about any vital signs that you managed to take before I got here?
Yes, I managed to get a full set.
Oh, awesome.
So heart rate 170, blood pressure 70/40, rest rate 24, BGL 7.6, and temperature was 37.
Yep.
His SpO2 was 90, so I put him on a non-rebreather mask at 10 litres.
Yep.
And his GCS has dropped in the last 3 or 4 minutes down to 9.
Okay.
His eyes 2, his voice 2, and his motor 5, so unable to obey commands.
Right.
And I took a 12 lead.
Beautiful.
And I've put in these bilateral IVs because that's all I could really do by myself.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So it does look like he's in VT, which I'm sure you noticed, ventricular tachycardia. Billy, can you hear me? And yeah, he's still in GCS 9. That hasn't changed obviously, but he was in GCS 15 a few minutes ago, was he?
Yeah, that maybe 5 minutes.
Okay, so he's just dropped recently. That's all good. Alright, so at the moment, it does look like he is in VT, probably cardiogenic shock, probably secondary to his VT. So we're going to keep that aftercare that you called on the way, just in case we need help a bit later on. But we can tell that he's in cardiogenic shock just because severe hypertension, severe increased work of breathing, and obviously his inability to obey commands, and he does look like he's about to go into cardiac arrest if you don't do something pretty quick. So all those things put together, I think it's probably a good idea if we try and cardiovert Billy. So we'll just keep him informed along the way, just making sure that he knows what's happening, even though he probably isn't particularly aware. But other rhythms that we can shock cardiogenic cardiovert, are our atrial fibrillation, atrial flutter, obviously our ventricular tachycardia, and our SVT with aberrancy. But before we do any cardioversion, we just got to tick off a few differentials first to make sure that we're clear of them. So first one obviously is electrolyte imbalances. If there were any present, they would show up on our 12-lead ECG, which I'm sure that you've seen, and nothing has, which is fantastic. And have you had a look around the house for any drug paraphernalia?
I've had a quick look around this room, but I haven't found anything. I didn't look too hard, but
Okay. Then, but to me, it doesn't look like there's anything. It doesn't look like drug addict sort, which is fantastic. So ruling out electrolyte imbalances. Infections, another differential. His temperature was 37.0, well within normal limits. And when you were talking to him, has he been well the last week or so? No coughs or colds?
Yeah, he said he's been real good. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll rule out infection as well. That's all good. And then SVT with aberrancy is the last one. Normally affects people in their 20s or 30s. He's well into his 50s now, so it's not really a concern for him. But because he is so severely compromised, even if he was experiencing SVT with aberrancy, we would still shock him in this instance. Okay, so all of those things settle down. I can see that you put him in the semi-recumbent position already, which is fantastic. Just obviously to help his breathing out a little bit. And other than that, I think that I'll bring up my checklist on my my mini CPGs here. I'll just get you to read through that for me out loud, just so I know, make sure I'm ticking everything else off as we go along. Okay. So yeah, if you could start now, it'd be awesome.
Place pads in either the apex/sternum or anterior-posterior position in addition to ECG electrodes.
Okay, so I see you've done that. One sternum, one apex, got our 12 leads set up, and the 3 lead as well. Fantastic.
Cool. Ensure the defibrillator is in manual mode.
Okay, so you've obviously done this before I arrived as well. 200 joules. Perfect.
Select a lead with a visible R wave and ensure the artifact is minimized.
Okay, so I've got a good lead here. There's no artifact. It's a nice lead. And yeah, all's good.
Select synchronized mode.
Okay, so I'm clicking synchronized mode now. Alright, so we can see syncs come up there.
Confirm there is a detection symbol above every QRS complex.
So I'll just press print now. But already I can see on the monitor that there's one turned up, and we can see it on here as well, which is awesome.
Ensure the patient has received adequate sedation if indicated.
Okay, so in this patient, unable to obey commands, it's not necessary to give this patient sedation, and severely compromised as well. However, if he could obey commands, we would give him some sedation in the form of ketamine and or midazolam if need be.
Cool. Select the joules, charge the defibrillator, and confirm everyone is clear.
Sweet, so you've done this as well, 200 joules, which is awesome. So just making sure everyone's clear of the patient, pressing charge.
Press and hold the shock button until the shock is delivered.
Okay, so again, everyone clear, holding the shock button down, shock delivered. Gonna press print
Determine
again.
the rhythm and the level of cardiovascular compromise.
Okay, so the rhythm still looks as if the patient is in ventricular tachycardia. Billy, can you hear me? Alright, so Billy's still in GCS 9, severely compromised, and you can see where a shock was delivered and still in BT afterwards.
If administering a second cardioversion, confirm the defibrillator is still in synchronized mode.
Yep, still in sync. I can see the sync button there.
Cool. Confirm there is a detection symbol above every QRS complex.
Yep, one that we just printed off a second ago. We can see a detection symbol above every airway and no artifact.
Ensure the patient has received adequate sedation if indicated.
Okay, so again, patient still GCS 9. Sedation not necessary at this point.
Select the joules, charge the defibrillator, and confirm everyone is clear.
Alright, still set to 200 joules, perfect. Charging, everybody clear of the patient. Charged.
Press and hold the shock button until the shock is delivered.
Alright, so holding the shock button now, everybody clear of the patient. Shocking, shock delivered.
Determine the rhythm and the level of cardiovascular compromise.
Okay, so again, printing out now. Billy, can you hear me? Alright, still GCS 9, nothing's changed, so we can see where our shock was delivered here, and then afterwards we're still in VT, sorry, ventricular tachycardia. So we have given Billy 2 shocks now. There's been no change in his ECG throughout those 2, so we're not going to give him any more shocks. We're just going to whip him off to hospital now. If he does go back to a rhythm that a normal sinus rhythm, then we will just keep administering the fluids which we already have running, and we'll just keep going to hospital, keep talking to him, making sure he's aware of what's happening. And then if he stays in BT like he is at the moment, we do still have our R50 on the way. So if we need be along the way, we can meet up with the ICP and do a chemical cardioversion.